If someone comes to you and they're on 95 grand,
Yeah.
what are you actually looking for when they say, hey, this is what I do and here's my earning?
So we'll have a look at their overall situation, ask them, do they have any other liabilities, any credit cards, do they have a student debt, and then those things obviously impact their borrowing capacity. So someone that may have been able to borrow $540 with no debts, that might have a $3,000 or $4,000 credit card, that may reduce their borrowing capacity down to $500, $510, for example.
What about outside of credit cards? Let's say they earn $5,000 a month, for example,
Yep.
but yet they're spending $4,900 a month. How does that look to banks?
Banks will look at 3 months statements and they'll look at your expenses over that period of time. It's obviously a good idea to, when you're saving for a home, to be mindful of what you're spending your money on, because the banks will look at that and that can have an impact on the final amount you can borrow.
Is it like Netflix subscriptions, like gym memberships?
Yeah, they're the
Any of
questions
that
that
kind
we
of
ask, and when we capture living expenses, they do ask those things. Like for recreation example, going out for dinner,
Yep.
like you said, gym memberships, cinema, all those sort of things that
Yeah.
the customer has to declare in the
Yeah.
application so
Yep.
we can work out what they can actually borrow. The government has a guideline around this
Yep.
called HEMS, and that's the minimum expenditure amount they have for different examples. A single person with no dependents, they might have a minimum HEMS expense of $1,800 a month. A couple with 3 children on $200,000, they may have a HEMS minimum of $5,000 per month, for example. There are some other expenses that are looked at outside of the HEMS guideline, such as private health insurance, private school fees, income protection insurance, and other things that are paid out of your own pocket each month on top of the normal living expenses.